Today we're going to start an ocean scene based on the art of MacLeod, who is a marine life artist. You're going to have a piece of paper and you pick your direction that you want to work. Just remember that when MacLeod was making his murals, we usually could see the horizon line and the sky would be up here and the rest of the scene would be ocean. There's a lot of ocean and a little bit of sky. So we're going to write your name on your paper before we forget. And make a really super light line. Doesn't have to be straight. And this will decide where the sky and the ground separate. So here's my line. I know it might be hard to see. It's about 1.5 inches tall or so. So all the space down below is going to be for my ocean creatures. So yes, we need part of the ocean floor down below. So we can draw in some craggy little rocks and things. And I'm going to show the ocean floor. And rocks are just a curvy line. Add some little zigs and zags into it. And here's the ocean floor. And then we can add in some other things like coral. Don't get too carried away. It looks kind of like a hand. Better add some that stick out so it doesn't look like a hand anymore. And I'll end up erasing things that don't need later. And anything that overlaps we can go in and erase. It's good to draw lightly with your pencil. No, you may not use a pen. Draw light until you get it right. Of course, I'm using my super dark pencil so everyone can see my lines in the video. Okay, so I added a little bit of coral. So that way it looks like an ocean scene. Also going to draw some little cracks and crevices on my rocks. So it looks more like a rock. Now, you need to pick an animal or two that are going to be your main focus. They're going to be the focal point. So it is the most important part of the picture, your animal. So we've got a few things to look at: dolphins, sharks, octopi, sea turtles, different kinds of whales. And it also shows on some of these papers the size compared to other things. That is really helpful. That way, if you're drawing a full-size killer whale and you put another animal in your picture like a sea turtle, you don't make the sea turtle as big as the killer whale. So dolphins are popular, whales are popular. I think I'm going to go for a sea turtle. I'm going to make it large and in charge. And when you're drawing from observation, we don't sit here and draw really specifically first. For example, I don't sit here and go, I'm going to make a little curve on this fin and then make a gentle little curve here. And we don't do it piece by piece. We do it as a whole. So if I look at this little turtle here, my sea turtle, I'm going to draw the biggest thing first and just make a quick sketch of the generic shape. And if you need to, you can take your pencil and in the air kind of trace it to get that shape down. So here's the shape of the sea turtle. And when you look at their feet, it just depends on what kind of turtle you're doing as to what their feet are going to look like. And I don't really see much of the other foot at all. It just kind of disappears. So I'm being really generic first, and I can always add in the other details later. MacLeod worked to make his look very realistic. And he's got a head here. And just like before, draw lightly. And I'm not worrying about all the details on the shell just yet. If I wanted to, I could draw another little turtle off behind him, a little baby turtle.